Hi, so today I'm gonna recreate this eye look. I'm gonna do my full face. I already cleaned it and moisturized it, so I'm gonna start off with my brows. I am going to use this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in the color Eden. I'm just gonna apply it, and I'm gonna start blending it in on my eyelid. Like so. And then now I'm gonna move on to my brows. I am going to use this $1 Billion brow pencil. I'm just gonna go in lightly under my brow, just tracing the shape of my brow. And then I'm gonna go right here, from here on out, to start creating my arch. Using light strokes. And then I'm gonna use light hair-like strokes, very lightly at the front part of my brow. Now I'm gonna use the brush part to blend it all in. Now I'm gonna do the same thing to the other brow. Here's the brush. Like that. And then now I'm gonna go with the Brow Duo pencil from $1 Billion Brows. It has a concealer and a highlighter. I'm gonna start off with the highlighter. I'm gonna go underneath my brow, not too close to where I have already drawn it in, on both sides. And now with the concealer up on top, not getting too close to my brow, just above. And a little bit at the beginning, like that. Now I'm gonna use this brush. It's flat. It's also by $1 Billion Brows. It came in a kit. It's a smudging brush. I'm gonna start with underneath my brow, cleaning it up and blending it downward. And now I'm doing the top part of my brow. And the beginning. I'm gonna go in and fill a little spot. And then now I'm gonna use the brow gel by Anastasia to set my brows in place. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on with the shadow for my eyes. I am gonna use the Iconic London palette. This one is the Day to Slay. I got this one in my BoxyCharm. It's like this. So I'm gonna start off by using this marshmallow color right here on my lid. I'm gonna use this fluffy brush. It's a Lexi brush. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna put it on my lid. I'm tapping it on and then blending it out. This just helps set the primer in there. And now I'm gonna do the same thing to the other one. Now using the same fluffy brush, but changing out the color using my color switch, I'm gonna go in with this Bellini color right here. And I'm gonna place it on this outer corner, pressing it in, and then working my way in towards my inner eye. I am gonna build up the color, so I'm gonna go in there and grab some more. Like that, and I'm gonna do the same color on the other eye.
And I'm gonna build that color up.
Now I'm gonna move on to the next color using another fluffy brush, but smaller. I'm gonna go in using this one. And I'm gonna use the color Deep Soul. This one, this darker brown color right here. Now it's just gonna go right here. And I'm gonna tap off some excess. And I'm only gonna bring it to about halfway into my crease. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. So in my corner, I'm tapping in the color, and then I'm gonna bring it lightly up to halfway. I'm gonna take off some of that excess and blend it in. Now I'm gonna go in with this flat brush and using a concealer to do my cut crease so I can start applying the shimmery colors. I'm gonna use this Cookie Be Bright concealer that I got on my Ipsy bag, and this is in the medium beige color. Haven't used it yet, so we'll see. So I'm just applying it onto my brush. And I'm gonna go onto my lid. And then start working my way with the color, pressing it in and out. Like that. So now I'm gonna go in with my flat shimmery brush, and I'm gonna go in using the Champagne Chic color. I'm gonna start out in the outer part of my lid, working my way in. I am gonna spray my brush, although I already grabbed some of the color, to help it stay in place. I'm gonna go in and just pat it in. And I'm gonna do that about halfway into my lid on both sides. Now I'm gonna go use my color switch to remove that color, and I'm gonna go in now with the Peach Fizz color right here. That's gonna go from my inner lid to the middle. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye now. And then now I'm gonna use a little bit of this iconic shimmery color. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of that in this area right here. And then now I'm gonna do the eyeliner that she has in her look. I'm gonna go in using my Araceli Ojos Perfectos liquid eyeliner to do my wing. I'm gonna start off in this corner, going out, and I'm gonna do it to both sides, just so I know where I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go back with a fluffy brush to blend in the colors. So starting with the brown, just kind of blending it in there. And then now I'm gonna start off with my line. So I'm gonna do a small wing this time. Staying really close to my lash line. And blending my wing. I do need to clean it up just a little bit, so I'm gonna go in with a Q-tip and just clean up a little bit. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. What's up? Now I'm gonna move on to my face. I'm gonna start off by priming it. I'm gonna use this Kismet Pure Vitamin C primer that I got in my Ipsy bag. I'm just gonna use that much. And I'm gonna pat it into my skin. And then work it into my skin. I am gonna set my primer in place using this Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. And this one's just refreshing. It helps keep my face moisturized when I put on my foundation. So I'm gonna start off by putting on my foundation. I'm gonna use my Milk Makeup Blur Liquid. And now I'm going to go in by using my Araceli Bella sponge to blend it in. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup Concealer, and that's just gonna go under my eyes. And anywhere where I just wanna make it brighter. So I just put it under my eyes, on the ridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, a little bit on my forehead, and then I blend it in. I'm gonna go in using the same sponge. I use the tip to get really close to my eye. Now I'm gonna go in and I am gonna do my setting powder. I'm gonna use my KVD translucent powder for under my eyes. And I just grab my brush. I'm actually gonna use my Pink Beauty blender to get more of the color of the powder in there. And then I am gonna use that on the ridge of my nose as well. Now I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass Veil setting powder to set the rest of my face so I can contour. I do set my brows and I work my way up. Now I'm going to move on to my contouring. I am going to use this Sephora brush right here, and I'm going to go in with this Space Case Fake Vacation on Mars bronzer. So I get it on my brush. And I do like a 3 on my face. And then I work my way down on my jawbone. I get a little bit more for my crease right here, just to mark it a little bit more. And I blend it into my hairline. This one is very soft and subtle, so you can work it up. This one is very soft. So it's very soft, very natural. I usually use a little bit darker, but that one's okay. Now I'm gonna use blush. I'm gonna go in with this Too Faced Winter palette. This is part of a big pack. I actually got this from one of my friends. Her name's Liz. She gave it to me for Christmas. I really do like it. I'm gonna use this blush brush by Shiana B. I got this in my Ipsy bag, and I'm gonna use this Daydream blush. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna tap it to the apples of my cheeks, and I'm gonna work it out. I'm gonna go in with whatever was left on my brush from my setting powder to kind of set everything in place again. I'm actually gonna use what's left on the lid and what's left on my brush. And I'm just going on my cheeks, my nose, and my forehead to kind of blend that in. Then I just like work the powder out. There's the rest of my face. I'm gonna go back to my eyes now. I am going to use a liquid liner. This one's gonna be by Ciate, the Eye Luster. And I'm gonna use that on my lid as well to give it a little bit more of a pop. I'm gonna actually use it with the brush. I'm applying it on the brush. And I'm gonna go in more towards the top, a little bit down. So more towards my crease, and that's where I'm gonna use it, just to give it more of a shimmery effect. Same thing on the other eye. Go up and I'm gonna do my lashes. So I'm gonna use the Araceli Morelia lashes. They look like this. I'm gonna start off by curling my own. Okay, so I put the glue. While I do that, I'm gonna work on my lower lash. And I'm gonna start off by using a flat brush. I'm gonna use the Berlin color again on my lower lash. I'm gonna do that to both eyes. Bring the color. Now I'm gonna go in with the deep soul color, which that's the one that I used here. And this one, I'm just gonna bring it halfway. I did get a little bit of fallout, but I'm just gonna dust it off. Now I'm gonna go in with my flat fluffy brush to blend it all in. And then I'm gonna use a liner for my waterline. I'm gonna go in using this smooth shadow in the color Pearl, and that's just gonna go on my waterline. Now I'm gonna go in with the lashes that have been drying. I'll place them starting in the middle. So there's one lash. So now I'm gonna go in with this one and blend them in. I'm gonna do that off camera, okay? Okay, so I put on both lashes. Now I'm gonna blend them. I'm gonna use my eyeliner. I'm gonna go in and just put it on again really lightly so that way it blends. Like so. And then I'm gonna go in with my mascara now. I'm gonna use the Hourglass mascara to blend my own lashes to these ones. I did lift it. Just be careful not to lift the lashes like I just did. If you do, just squeeze them back in to your lashes. And I'm gonna put some on my lower lash. As well. And I'm gonna blend my own lashes. And so softly. And then I'm gonna go in now with the highlighter. I'm gonna use the highlighter that's in this palette. It is called Get Frosted. I'm gonna use that on the ridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and above my cheeks going up to my temple. A little bit on my brow bone. And then now I'm gonna move on to my lip with the Sephora lip liner. This one's in the shade Nothing But Nude. Now I'm gonna go in with my Dose of Colors, and this one's in Nude Mood. And then I'm going to use a little bit of this Too Faced Melted Matte. This was part of that holiday gift set. And this one's in Gingerbread Man. I'm going to take off the excess on the wand because I just want it for color, just for a pop. And I'm just blending it in a little bit. Now I'm gonna set. I'm gonna go in using this Morphe setting spray. And I'm gonna use my beauty blender to blend it. I did mess up a little bit of my lip because I got it too close, so I'm using the other one. And that is today's look. Hope you like it. Thanks.